everybody, it's Bill Cecil again with your tip of the day. Hey, today's tip is to be like the Babe and call your shot. I'm talking about Babe Ruth. There's a story about Babe Ruth that one time he came up to the plate and he took his bat and he pointed it to the center field bleachers before he actually took his first swing. And then he followed through by hitting a home run. They said he was actually calling his shot. That's what I want you to do this year with Best Year Ever. Not only do I want you to stand up the first day of school and tell your kids, hey, I guarantee you right here, right now, that I can help you have your best year ever in school or one of your best years ever in school. I want you to take it a step further and call your shot to their parents. Send home a letter, a brochure, a newsletter, something right at the start of the year that tells your parents, your students' parents, that you are going to help them or their students have their best year ever. You're calling your shot. And I know a lot of people are thinking, come on, Bill, that's a lot of pressure. Exactly. You can't back down once you call your shot. You put the pressure on. I think fear is a great motivator. That's why I do it every year. I don't want my parents to come back sometime during the year and throw that brochure in my face and say, yeah, best year ever, right. No, it makes me work harder. It keeps me committed to my goal. But more importantly, what it really does is it tells my students and my students' parents exactly what my goal is, what my vision is for the year. Not only am I telling my students my vision, but now I'm taking it a step further and I'm telling their parents what my vision is. I'm laying out the year for them, telling them that the 3 words that can help them have their best year ever, attendance, attitude, and effort, and that I'll be using those words and the concept of perseverance to keep using those words on a daily basis to help them have their best year ever. It gives them a great overview of what the year is going to be about. It gets many parents excited. Believe me, I have a lot of kids come back and tell me, my parents are excited that I'm going to have my best year ever, or one of my best years ever. It's a great thing to do. And yes, there is a little bit of pressure there in all seriousness. I am calling my shot like the Babe, but it's worth it. Hey, one more tip. When you send that brochure home, don't send it home on the first day when you're sending home a zillion other forms and letters and notes that the school usually sends out on the first day of school. Do what I do. Take time the first day to get some mailing labels from your office. Usually they have it on the computer. They can print them out, stick them on some envelopes, stick each brochure in the envelope and mail them home that day to your students or to your students' parents, because they'll get home the next day in the mail. In fact, I tell my kids I'm mailing them a piece of mail and to go home the next day and get it. And so what they do is they rush home the next day to see if they actually got mail, and sure enough, usually there it is. They run up to their parents and say, look what I got. They open it, they read it, and then they show their parents, and now the parents have it. So I kind of make a big deal out of it. So please, take time to be like the Babe and call your shot this year and let your students and their parents know that you're going to help them have their best year ever in school. It will make a difference. Hey, and remember, best year ever. You have the power to make it happen.